Welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. In today's video, we're talking about a bold and hilarious classic, The Birdcage. We'll also learn about contractions, an essential part of everyday spoken and written English. If you are new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Released in 1996, The Birdcage is a comedy directed by Mike Nichols and based on the 1978 French play, La Cage aux Folles. It stars Robin Williams as Armand Goldman and Nathan Lane as Albert, his partner both in life and on stage. Together, they run a drag nightclub in South Beach, Florida. Drag, a form of entertainment where performers dress in exaggerated gender expressions, often for humor or artistic effect. The movie is a celebration of love, identity, and family, all wrapped in sharp humor and heartfelt moments. The story centers around Armand and Albert, who live together as a loving couple. Armand manages the Birdcage, a nightclub where Albert is the star performer, known by his stage name, Starina. Stage name, a fake or professional name that a performer uses instead of their real name. Their world is turned upside down when Armand's son, Val, announces that he is engaged to Barbara Keeley, the daughter of a highly conservative U.S. senator. Conservative, someone who prefers traditional values and is often cautious about social change. Senator Keeley is trying to avoid a political scandal and decides to visit Barbara's future in-laws. In-laws, relatives by marriage, like a mother-in-law or father-in-law. But Val has not told Barbara's family that his father is gay, or that he lives with his partner Albert. To avoid shocking the senator, Val asks his father to pretend to be straight and asks Albert to leave the house for the evening. Straight, a term used to describe someone who is romantically or sexually attracted to the opposite gender. What follows is a series of hilarious attempts to create a fake traditional family, including dressing Albert as a conservative housewife to fool the senator. The disguise is over the top, but Albert is fully committed to the role. Disguise, clothing or appearance used to hide one's real identity. Over the top, extremely exaggerated or dramatic. Despite the chaos, the truth eventually comes out. The movie ends on a warm note, as love, understanding, and acceptance win the day, even if the path there is filled with outrageous and awkward moments. Outrageous, extremely unusual, shocking, or exaggerated, often in a funny or bold way. The Birdcage is more than just a comedy. It deals with serious issues, such as gender roles, sexuality, family expectations, and prejudice, but does so with wit and humanity. Wit, clever humor, the ability to say funny or smart things quickly. Robin Williams delivers a beautifully balanced performance, sometimes quiet and heartfelt, sometimes outrageous and fast-paced. Nathan Lane steals the spotlight with his emotionally honest and comically dramatic portrayal of Albert. To steal the spotlight, to attract the most attention or praise, especially when others are also performing or present. One of the most memorable parts of The Birdcage is the dinner scene, where everyone tries desperately to keep up the act. The humor builds as the lies get harder to manage, and the characters struggle to keep their cool. To keep their cool, to stay calm and not get angry, upset, or nervous in a stressful situation. This movie became a cultural touchstone for how it portrays a same-sex couple with love, depth, and dignity, something not common in mainstream films of the 1990s. Touchstone, something that serves as a standard or example for judging quality, often because it is well-known or influential. The Birdcage remains a beloved classic, showing that laughter can help people open their hearts and minds. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out our Learning English with Movies book. The Learning English with Movies book was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English skills by reading about your favorite movies, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies book is available for sale on the link below. For more information as well as fun and useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, let's talk about contractions, a common feature of natural English speech. A contraction is a shortened form of two words where one or more letters are replaced by an apostrophe. They are often used in spoken English and in formal writing, and they help make speech sound more fluid and natural. Here are some examples. We're family. Albert says this when defending their bond. In this example, we're is the contraction of we are. It's going to be okay. Armand says this when trying to calm Val down. In this example, it's is the contraction of it is. Don't worry about it. Armand reassures Albert before their big dinner. In this example, don't is the contraction of do not. He's not going to recognize you. Val says this while dressing up Albert. In this example, he's is the contraction of he is. You'd better behave. Albert warns Val with flair. In this example, you'd equals you had. In everyday spoken English, native speakers often use informal contractions like wanna, want to, gotta, got to or have to, and a lot of, to speak more quickly and casually. These shortened forms are especially common in conversations, movies, and song lyrics because they reflect how people actually talk in real life. For example, someone might say, I want to go now, instead of I want to go now, or I gotta finish this, instead of I have to finish this. While these forms are widely understood and used in informal settings, they are generally avoided in formal writing. Learning to recognize and use these expressions can help English learners sound more natural and better understand native speakers. You can practice by repeating lines from movies like The Birdcage out loud. Try to mimic the rhythm and emotion too, it's a great way to build confidence. Thanks for watching. Are you a fan of the Birdcage's fabulous fashion, sharp humor, and heartwarming message? Did Albert's dramatic flair or Armand's calm intelligence impress you more? What's your favorite scene? Was it the wild dinner party or Albert's unforgettable entrance in drag? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there! No! What are you waiting for?